I'm Andrea, and this is a yoga flow to release lower back and hip pain. Let's reconnect to our bodies, heal our bodies through movement, through yoga. When you're ready, come join me on the mat. Let's begin at the back of the mat with the knees wide and the big toes touch. Take a big inhale as you reach the arms wide and high. And then as you exhale, reach your arms forward, push your hips back even more as you reach the hands towards the top of the mat. Really active hands in your extended child's pose. And close the eyes for a moment and just to connect to how you're feeling internally today. Take a full breath in, expand your belly. And on your out breath, just let go of any negative emotions, negative thoughts, letting them go so you can connect fully to your body, to your practice, to the reconnection of the mind, the body, the spirit, the union, the yoga that is you. Let us heal the body through breath, through movement, through deep stretching. Go ahead and just take one more deep breath here. Exhale, right out your hip bones, settling your hips towards your heels. Now stay here, reach your hands to the far right side of your mat and stretch your left fingertip away from your body, and then bring your left hip towards your heel. Settle your forehead to the mat if that feels good. Let's take 3 deep Ujjayi breaths here. So on your in breath, breathe in through the nose, expand your belly. On your out breath, a slight restriction in the back of the throat, letting the belly drop. Feeling what happens in your left hip, breathing in. Exhale with a sigh. Feeling that release. Travel all the way down your left side body. Take one more breath in. And exhale fully. Now carefully and slowly, walk your hands in the other direction. Now to the far left side of your mat. Reaching the right hand away from your body as far as you can. So actively stretching that space between your right armpit and your right hip bone. Allow your forehead to rest on the mat. 3 deep breaths. Feel what happens as you expand your belly. And feel what happens as you let it go really slowly. Settling right down to that right hip bone. Breathe in. Breathe out, letting go of any tension, any negative energy that is residing in your being. Choose to let it go. Once again, a full in-breath. Connecting to this beautiful present moment. And exhale, letting go on that out breath. Now very slowly coming up onto all fours. So bring the hands directly under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. We're going to do some barrel roll cat-cow. So you're going to round your spine, come into your big cat stretch. So it's like a big angry cat, pushing your belly button to the sky. Push your hips to the right. As you come through the center, find your cow stretch, drop your belly, lift the tailbone, hips go to the left, round the spine, hips go to the right, arch your back, hips go to the left. So find your own natural creative flow here, your rhythm. You can move more slowly, more quickly, what feels good in your body today. So we're just mobilizing the spine, bringing a little bit of a release into the hips and the back. And now we're just going to change directions. So now pushing your hips to the left first, gently arching hips to the right, and just feeling the mobility through the spine, some new healing blood flow coming in between the vertebrae into your hips, just connecting to your feeling body, disconnecting from your thinking body, and connecting to your breath. As breath is central in our yoga practice, as it brings us into an internal space, helps us to quiet the chatter of the mind. Once again, now just finding a flat back position right through the center. Tuck your toes, pull your belly to your spine, and slowly and gently lift your hips towards the sky, finding your first down dog of our practice. So let's go ahead and spread the fingertips nice and wide. Hands are shoulder width apart, and your heels are about hip distance apart. If you can't straighten your legs here, no worries. We're just gonna pedal the heels slowly. So just slowly walking the dog, one heel lifts as the other one lowers. So let's just connect to some movement, some heat, some tapas in the body. So one heel lowers as the other one lifts. Tailbone tilts towards the sky, pushing your chest towards your thigh, breathing with the movement. So again, breathing in through the nose, let the belly expand. And as you exhale, choose to let go of the chatter so you can come fully into this time that you have set aside for your body to reconnect the mind, the body, the spirit, the union, the yoga that is you. All right, let's push both heels down, holding in your down dog. Tilt your tailbone up. Let's find a Vinyasa Flow. So you're going to tuck your chin, roll through your vertebrae like an ocean wave, traveling through your spine, and land in a high plank position. You can come onto the knees first, so squeeze your shoulder blades together and squeeze your thighs straight. Start to feel your core switch on. Lower to your knees here, Chaturanga. Elbows hug the body, the chest comes slightly forward of the hands. Lower and squeeze your abdominals. Then let's come all the way to the tummy. Uncurl the toes. Baby Cobra. So you're squeezing your glute. Tuck those elbows in and let's lift halfway. So you might be lower, you might be higher. Just connect to what feels good in your body. But I want you to squeeze your back muscles to lift you. This is spinal extension. So you want you to think about reaching your crown forward of your body, reaching your toes behind. Exhale and lower. Let's bring some heat into the back. So again, squeeze your glute coming back up. Baby Cobra. Maybe you want to come up slightly higher. Maybe you want to come into a full Cobra. So the thighs stay down. This is spinal extension. Exhale, bend your elbows and lower back down. So if you have a current back issue, you might want to come up just small, or you can come up again in your full Cobra. So this is spinal extension. The back actually loves extension, but you want to squeeze the glute to protect any overextension in the body. Exhale, lower back down. We're going to do one more like that. So this time we're going to come up either baby Cobra or full up dog. The thighs leave the mat on this one. Reach crown forward, reach collarbones forward, and reach toes behind. Now as you exhale, simply come back into child's pose. So counterbalancing that pose in the body. Let your forehead rest to the mat and feel that stretch. So extension and then release. Feeling strength in the body, feeling heat, and feeling a letting go. Take one more full breath here. And exhale to settle hips to heels even more. Inhale as you slowly come back up. Realign your body in a horse stance. Tucking toes, take a full in breath. And as you exhale, we come into downward facing dog again. All right, so let's begin to push the heels down a bit more firmly. Tilt your tailbone towards the sky and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let's take 2 Vinyasa Flows. Inhale as you roll through your spine, finding a high plank position. Your toes or knees as you lower Chaturanga, Dandasana, elbows hugging the body, exhaling. Inhale as you lift baby Cobra or full upward facing dog, opening up the chest. Exhale and floating the hips high, downward facing dog with a big out breath, let go. Again, inhale, roll through your spine, coming into a high plank. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana, hugging the body with the elbows. Inhale as you open up baby Cobra or upward facing dog, feeling radiant energy through your body. Exhaling, downward facing dog, holding there, pushing the heels down and lengthening the spine. Now simply lift both heels, straight legs, and lower both heels. Again, lift the heels and lower. Once again, inhale, lift the heels, and exhale to lower. Now you're gonna lift your right leg up for a 3-legged dog. So bent knee, pushing the toe to the opposite shoulder. You can always come onto the knee for this one. Lifting the knee high as you can, opening your hip. It's actually a good stretch for your hip. If you can really push the knee up to the sky. Try to square your shoulders, open your fingertips to support your shoulders. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, look forward, bring the knee towards your nose, and eventually bring the foot between the hands, planting into the floor. Landing the back knee softly, uncurl the toe. We're gonna come into a beautiful hip release. So let's begin with Crescent Moon. Inhale, reaching both hands to the sky. Exhale and lower your hips. So we're gonna release the psoas, which is a really important muscle to release to take pressure off of your back. So inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale and gently C-shape back. 2 more breaths. Find length. And exhale, find depth, lower hip. Once again, full in breath. Now as you exhale, place both hands to your front thigh, and you're actually gonna push against that thigh to C-shape your spine back. So we're releasing that left hip flexor and the psoas. So psoas is the muscle just above that hip bone, and And that starts to put pressure on your lower back when that muscle's tight. So think about a backward C shape, rolling your shoulders back, relaxing the shoulders from the ears. And let's take 3 deep breaths, just letting that muscle have some time to release. So breathing in, exhale, backward C shape. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Once again, a full in breath. Now as you breathe out, bring the hands to the floor and bring that right foot to the far outside edge of the mat. So a little heel toe out. Left hand under the shoulder. Right hand to hug the outside of that right knee. A low lunge twist. So this is really good release for that psoas. So we should be feeling that muscle just above that left hip. Think about pulling the knee into the chest and the chest into the knee. Breathe in, open chest and heart. Breathe out, let go of some tension. So stay in your breath and ask yourself, where can you relax here? So where are you still holding tension? Where can you let go? And then find more rotation as you can. So here we're getting 2 in 1. We're getting a spinal twist and we're getting a release in the left hip flexor and the psoas. Breathing in, open chest. Breathing out, rotate and twist. Feel the feel-good feelings in your body. Breathe in, open chest. Breathe out, twist some more. So keep hugging knee to chest, chest to knee. 1 more slow, deep breath. And let it out. Bring the hands back to the mat. Heel toe your foot back in. So now toe, knee, and hip align, hands frame the front foot. Coming to half split posture, take a big inhale, and then as you exhale, shift your hips back and extend that front leg. All right, so if you can't straighten your front leg, that's okay. Just know eventually it will. So hamstrings, if they're tight, you know that's pulling on your lower back. So let's patiently release this muscle. Now, if you have a round in your back like this, try to push your lower back forward and feel what happens. Feel how that increases the release down the back of that right leg. Let's stay here with patient breaths. Inhale. Exhale, begin to let your body fold. So chest coming down towards your thigh. Try to keep your spine straight as you can. And again, where can you relax? Where can you let go? Breathing in. As you breathe out, push your knee towards the mat and push your lower back towards your thigh. Relax the shoulders. So this directly takes pressure off of that lower back. Patiently releasing the back of the leg. Flexing your foot, and you're going to feel a little bit of release in the calf and Achilles as well. Breathing in, long spine. Breathing out, folding, patiently releasing. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Once again, inhale. Now as you exhale, bend that front knee, shift your weight forward, bring that foot behind you, knees under hips, hands under shoulders, back to down dog, top toes, lift hips high, finding that downward facing dog, but this time, can you push the heels down more firmly, spread fingertips, and push your chest towards your thighs, opening your armpits, feel that beautiful stretch down the back of your legs, feel the difference on one side of your body versus the other, connecting to your feeling body. Let's take a Vinyasa Flow. Inhale, roll through your spine, shoulders over wrists. Chaturanga, Dandasana, lower. Inhale, push the floor away and open up to your spinal extension. And exhale, floating hips high, downward facing dog. Your left leg lifts here, 3-legged dog. So again, you can always come on to the bottom knee if this is too much. This is an open hip posture, so your shoulders are square, but your hip is open. Push the knee to the sky, feel that opening in your left hip. Great hip release. Take a full breath in, push bottom heel down to the mat, and as you exhale, look forward, bring the knee towards your nose and step the foot between the hands. Feel free to help it if it didn't get there. Land the back knee softly, uncurl the toe. Crescent Moon, let's reach the hands to the sky and exhale, lower hips. Feel that beautiful release in that right hip flexor now. So an inhale, thinking length between the vertebrae. And then as you exhale, C-shape your spine backwards slightly. So we will all be in different stages of this hip release. Just feel what feels good in your body when you're not feeling pain, but you're feeling a lovely release. Just take 1 more breath here. And exhale fully. hands to your front thigh and then gently push away. Now make sure you're not right on the kneecap of that right knee. So if you are, go ahead and push that right knee a little further back. And then with pressure on that front thigh, push against that thigh as you gently C-shape back. So fine tune this stretch so you really feel it in that right hip flexor. Gentle backward C-shape, connect to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Relax the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. Take 2 more breaths, letting go. Shoulders releasing. Once again, feeling this taking pressure off of your hips tremendously. Letting go on the out breath. Beautiful. Bring your hands down to the mat. Front foot takes its toe heel out to the far left side of your mat. Keep that foot out at 45. Make sure your right hand's directly under the shoulder and then rotate towards your knee. So hand on the outside of that knee, chest to knee, knee to chest. Take a big inhale. Exhale and rotate towards that knee. So allow your right hip to drop towards the mat, pulling the knee in towards the chest. Breathing in, breathing out, find rotation in the body. So spinal twist, and then allow your right hip to settle even more towards the mat. Breathing in, connect to your body. Breathing out, let go of the thoughts. So really just connecting to what feels good in your body. Again, not going into pain zone, but perhaps a little bit of discomfort if your muscles are really tight here. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Once again, inhale, exhale. So good. Heel toe that foot back in, toe, knee, and hip align, hands frame foot. Take a full breath here, and exhale, push your hips back into a half split posture. So flexing foot, pushing the lower back down. So again, get that round out of the spine by opening chest and collarbones. Breathe in through your belly. Breathe out and dip. So as you push the knee towards the mat, you're gonna start to feel that deepen the release in the back of that leg. This is gonna really take a lot of pressure off of that lower back. So let's patiently release this muscle. Relax the shoulders, lengthen spine, breathing in. Breathing out, dip your chest down towards the thigh, pushing the knee away, long spine. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Begin to feel that deepen the release as you bring your chest closer to your thigh and knee drops down towards the mat, flexing that left foot, feeling the stretch in your calf as well. Breathing in slowly, breathing out fully. Once again, slow, long in breath, slow, long out breath. Beautiful. Bring your knees directly underneath your hips, hands under shoulders. Once again, downward facing dog. So with a big exhale, tilt your tailbone up to the sky, push your heels down. Let's find that Vinyasa flow, but with a clear mind. So just flow through the movement with breath and a feeling body. So inhale, roll through your spine, coming to high plank. Chaturanga, Dandasan. How does it feel? Inhale, push the floor away. Open your heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Heels down and hips high. Once again, your right leg lifts for a 3-legged dog. So lift the knee high, open your hips, square your shoulders, and push your left heel down for that beautiful stretch in the back of your left leg. Again, on your knee is fine. We're coming to pigeon posture, so take a deep inhale, push your knee to the sky, and then as you exhale, bring your knee towards your right wrist, and then land in pigeon. So slide that back leg away. Now, we can make this more intense by bringing your front heel a little more forward, and then use your left hand and square your hips. So you want to go ahead and bring your left hip towards your left heel. Now, we can stay here on the hands, we can come to the forearms, or we can come all the way down and rest your head on the mat. You can also stretch your arms out in front and just let your forehead rest to the mat. So the flatter you get your body in this pose, the deeper the release. So make sure you're not feeling any pain. If you are, just readjust your body. So This is releasing the muscles that run on top of your sciatic nerve. So as we release this muscle, the piriformis and the gluteals, we're releasing tension and pressure on that sciatic nerve. So just connect to what feels good in your body, and perhaps you can get your body a bit flatter here. So maybe flattening your chest towards the mat, flattening your lower back forward. Close your eyes and just let your body melt into this stretch here. Readjust your body as needed, and then just let go and feel the full breaths enter your body, full breaths to leave. Let's just take 2 more really slow breaths, maybe creating length in the in-breath and a bit longer on that out-breath. Once again, slow on the in-breath. And let your hips settle even more on that out-breath. Feel free to linger if you want more there. When you're ready, come up and bring your hands as close to your shins as you can, and then really push the floor away. So just feel that release in that left hip flexor. Now feel free to stay there or bend your left leg and grab the top of the foot. Push that knee away, and then feel what happens as you push the floor away, gently C-shaping. Now if this is too much, just come onto your right hip, and there's your modified form. Off that right hip and bring heel closer to hip. Now the more we C-shape the spine back, the more we're gonna feel this. And let's just connect to our deep breaths. In and out, soften the shoulders, square your hips. So really deep breathe and really pull heel to hip. Once again, a full in breath and a full out breath. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Square your body, tuck the toes, and once again we float the hips high, finding that downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Vinyasa Flow. Inhale, roll through your spine. Find your high plank. Feel strength in your high plank. Chaturanga, Dandasan, elbows hugging the body. We push the floor away, feeling vibrant energy in the body, feeling that spinal extension, and then exhale, floating hips high and heels down. Your left leg lifts now, 3-legged dog. Once again, pushing the knee high to the sky, pushing right heel down. Try to really open the hips and square your shoulders. Take a full in breath here. Exhale, coming to pigeon posture, so bringing knee to your left wrist and then land softly. So try to slide that right leg away and maybe manually bring your front heel forward. Use your right hand and square your hips. So try to get the hip and the heel to kiss. And then as you exhale, come down to your hands, to your forearms, or stretch it out for full extended pigeon. Just connect to what feels good in your body. This is your practice. So it's not necessarily about how far you can go, how deep you can go. It's just about connecting to what feels good in your body. Just loving and cherishing where you are today. And just knowing in every practice you get stronger, you get more flexible, you get more release in the body, but honoring where you are and where you can breathe into. So where can you breathe and where can you go deeper? Shoulders relax. Maybe stretch your hands a little further away. Maybe allow your chest to come further to the mat. Breathe in slowly and breathe out fully, just melting into this beautiful releasing posture. And flood your body with loving kindness, caring for your precious body, feeling this loving, nurturing moment that is just for you. Breathe it in, breathe out and settle. Time to completely surrender. 2 more breaths in. Let it go. Once again, in. Let it go. Feel free to linger or slowly come up for that quad stretch when you're ready. So first, place your hands close to your shin and push the floor away. So before we move on, make sure you feel that in your right hip flexor. Feel free to stay or bend that right knee, grabbing top of the foot. hand towards shin, push the knee away, re-square your body, and bring heel towards hip. So this is quadricep as well as psoas. So again, that's that muscle just above your hip bone. So as you push the floor away, C-shape your spine gently backwards, and you'll feel that deep in the release. So where can you breathe into and where can you honor? Breathe in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Once again, a full in breath and a full out breath. Release and gently come back onto your bum. Flip your legs around in front of you. Hands behind your thighs, sitting tall as you can. Just a wee bit of core connection, so lengthening spine. And then as you exhale, hollow your tummy. Let your sit bones roll forward and then come onto your tippy toes. So core connection. The stronger your core is, the more protected your back is. So let's strengthen the core to strengthen and help the back. So you're tilting your pelvis to your navel. You're reaching the arms out in front or hands behind your thighs, fine. Now stay there, or we come into boat pose. So lift one foot and the other. We're just going to simply hold in our boat pose. So where can you breathe into? Where can you honor? Being hollow in the tummy. Steady your eyes. So the more you scoop your belly, the more you're going to feel this. And then quiet the mind. Breathing, being, and connecting to your internal core. Take one more breath. As you exhale, land the feet softly, extend the legs, reach your arms up to the sky, and as you exhale, fold forward, reaching for the big toes. Now, if you can't reach the big toes, just hold behind your thighs and pull your chest down towards the thighs. Straight legs or bent, your choice. Just take a few deep breaths here. Choose to let go, letting go of anything that is not serving your wellness this day. Breathing in pure positive, uplifting energy. Breathing out, releasing tension physically, emotionally, as it is all connected. Once again, inhale. Exhale and fold. All right, inhale to rise and come onto your back for bridge pose, another strengthening pose for your lower back. So heels to hips, hip distance apart, palms to the mat. Take a full in breath. And then as you exhale, actually push your lower back into the mat. You should feel the entire back pressed to the mat. Tilt your pelvis towards the ceiling and slowly unravel each vertebrae one at a time, taking your time peeling your vertebrae off the mat and climb all the way up into a hip bridge. Hold it there first. Push your sit bones towards the back of the knee. Reversing that motion, so very slowly push each vertebrae back down on the mat. This is spinal articulation, and then you're going to stretch your sacrum away from your crown, that's your tailbone, and relax in a nice neutral pelvis. So good for the back. Let's do that again. Exhale, imprinting the spine, squeeze your tummy, and then very slowly unravel each vertebrae, giving each vertebrae its time, lifting off the mat, and then climbing all the way up onto your shoulder blades. So this is a beautiful strengthening pose for your back, one of the best lower back rehab exercises. Clasp the hands beneath you, or not if you feel better, just keep your hands to the floor. Now as you exhale, think about pushing your knees away from your shoulders and then hugging an imaginary ball between your knees, and you're just going to hold this pose. So feel the stretch in the back of the neck, and then continue to push your sit bones towards the back of the knee, feeling strength in your back body core. Again, breathe in through the belly. Exhale, come slightly higher. Inhale, lengthen the line from knee to shoulder. And exhale. Once again, a full in-breath. And as you exhale, release the hands to the floor. Push each vertebrae back down. Take your time and pull your sacrum away from the crown. Hug behind your thighs. Stay there. Or lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Tuck your chin for a full knee tuck. So just counterbalancing that pose in the body. Feel that beautiful release in your lower back. Take a big inhale here and exhale, lower down. Another great releasing lower back pose is happy baby pose. So grab the arches of the feet, push the thighs down to the ribs, lower head and shoulders. And then can you push the thighs even further towards the mat? Feel your whole back press into the mat and feel that beautiful release in your lower back. Now feel free to stay or hold onto the arch or the big toe and extend your legs. Just connecting to what feels good in your body. If you can't hold on to the feet and you want to extend your legs, just hold on to your inner thighs. Now take a slow in breath. And as you breathe out, feel that stretch travel into your lower back, into your hips. And feel a letting go here. Let's take 2 more mindful breaths in. Releasing anything you don't need on that out breath. Let it go. Again, re-energizing breath in. Releasing breath out. All right, we're going to finish in Supta Konasana or extended butterfly. Bring your heels together, knees wide, and slide your heels towards your hips. Your arms come overhead in a soft bend, and maybe you choose to let the thumbs touch and the index fingers touch. So this is a beautiful pose. It's a very restorative pose. But can you feel circular flows of energy through your hands, through your legs, around your body, and within your body? So take a moment here, just reconnect to your chi, the energy that is always flowing to you, through you, around you. Feel this realignment of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Feel your body restoring in this pose, restoring energy, restoring healing, and feel a letting go. So a really good time to really let go. Maybe we've been holding on to something that is not serving our wellness, maybe even subconsciously. A really good time to consciously let it go from your being. So together, let's take a full breath in, expand your belly. On your out breath, let go completely. Any last bit of resistance or negative energy leaving your being. Floating on the in breath, feeling pure, positive, uplifting energy. A deeper letting go and release on that out breath. One more restorative healing breath in. Releasing breath out. Really slowly bring your knees together and hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug, thanking yourself for being here for this practice. Thank yourself for being amazing and wonderful. Now slowly roll to one of your sides and come up for just a moment of stillness to finish our practice. So just sitting comfortably, however you are comfortable, sitting with a really long spine, and maybe you choose to rest your hands on the thighs in a posture of opening, and maybe close your eyes, lifting your chin slightly, opening your heart space in an energy of acceptance. Now knowing that we cannot control circumstances around us, what happens in the world around us, but we can control our thoughts, our emotions, and reactions to what happens around us. So choosing to direct your thoughts and emotions in a positive way, and choosing to let go of fear, uncertainty, stress, tension, anything that is not serving you. So right here, let's take a full deep breath in into the depth of your being. Breathe in as deeply as you can. In your out breath, choose to let go of fear, uncertainty, anxiety. Let it go completely. In your next in breath, feeling positive, uplifting energy that is only going to benefit you and those around you. As you continue in your day, let us stay connected in this positive space and come here often to this space of stillness. Opening your eyes, bringing your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra, bowing chin to chest. Namaste. Feeling love and light, may you choose to share this love and light. Thank you so much for joining me, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.